So in this video we are going to see how to download information from Scopus, right? And to see how this information can be used for constructing networks. So the first thing is to access to Scopus. So here what we do is we type this, right, Scopus, and we search for the website where we have the Scopus. We press here and we can have access to this. Right, this is the dashboard, right, and we can see the different options. The first we are going to do with the author search, and we are going to give as an example to look for papers published for Albert Einstein, right? And we type the last name, surname, and we make a search. So we have different names, so probably some of these registers agree if they have not been mixed. So we consider that the most relevant one, or the real Albert Einstein here, is the one of the Institute of Advanced Studies. We have 100 documents, 24,000 citations, and we can see the progress of citations since 1970 up to today, right? Here, all this information was here. We have the first 10 documents, and we want more information. We can see also which were the co-authors, right? The topics interested by them. But for having full access, we have to get access through our institution. So in this case, what we have to do is we have to type the name of our institution, but we have access if we have a VPN with our university. You can check here, right, in the network, and if your IP is 158.42, so this means that you have done successfully a VPN connection, and you can access now to Universidad Politécnica de Valencia. You can type it here, right? And once you have done this, so you can get access through your institution here. So you can type it here, and here you can continue without registering. You also have the option for register, but in any case, you know that you have access, and you will have full access to the content once you have done this. Okay, so here I have already registered, but I need this, and I can continue without personalizing and going on. So here what we have is, yes, we return to this, but we have more access, and you can see that you can even order the items by the date, which are the newest, the last one cited, the ones with more citations, right? And with the scroll you can access, and you can see how many of them you want to present in each page. Okay, so for downloading the information, right, so what we are going to do, well, we also have the list of co-authors, and for downloading the information of the documents, we press here, right, and we are going to see how to export this information, how to get information about items. So we give to export all the 102 documents, and we are choosing the citation information. This is relevant, and also the abstract of and the keywords you can access here. So later what we have to do is to choose what is the format. We choose a CSV file, right, and we give to export. So we have a CSV file. This can be opened with a text document, with numbers if you are using Apple, right, and you will see the access directly. This is presented with columns as if it was an Excel document, right? But you can do it also with Excel. So for doing this with Excel, what you have to do is to import, right, to open a new document, and here what you have to do is to import the data of a CSV file. So you import with a CSV file, right? You mark this option and you press import, and what you choose is the file, the CSV file that we have here. And now you will have to choose different options for configuration. So we say that they are delimited, right? We start with the first row, right? With command tabulation, right? We choose, this is test what we are importing, and we end up with this. So here what we have is we mark the cell that we are starting. We have this information here. Here this is sometimes useful because you can edit in many cases the information before being further processed there. You can have information about volume, issue, bibliographic data, registers that you have the information in the Scopus, and you can also have here, well, also the IDs of the authors, if there are several authors, more of these. And this, we needn't to save it now, but if you want, we can save as CSV or even as an Excel file. So with this, you have had a brief idea of how to present the information here in Scopus. Other options for downloading will be, for instance, all the documents that they were cited, but the problem is that here you have to do it in different steps because you cannot download all this information from one shot. Okay, and with this is the main things that we